Hello, how's it going? Right, we're on week 19. This is the 8th of December 2014, and there are 17 days left to go until Christmas. Right, anyway, let's start this cup of tea before we start mentioning about things that are probably obvious at the moment. Here we go. A little bit hot. Of course it is. Right, so where do we start? Shall we start off by what videos we had last week? We should, because that's where we start. Right, let me just read it up. Alright, so we had a Cup of Tea podcast, episode 18, 1st of the 12th, 2014. Overlorded Raising Hell, episode 32, Who Puts the Glad in Gladiator. Overlord Raising Hell, episode 33, Mr. Gravel. Overlord Raising Hell, episode 34, Pigeon Panel Moderator. Overlord Raising Hell, episode 35, The Heart of the Forge. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, episode 17, The Sand Tier. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, episode 18. I think, yep. I thought we were getting better. Because we weren't getting better. Right, and next week I have no idea, because as the update will tell you in a second, we are behind. Or I am behind, in other words. Right, so the update. What can we talk about the update? Well, I've moved. I mentioned last week that I was moving, and I did. The move went quite smoothly. However, I guess sort of getting back into the sort of schedule and, what's the word, routine of day-to-day life has been a little bit hectic, or more hectic than usual. So I haven't edited any videos for next week. I'm going to do that after this. So yeah, pretty behind. Obviously the weekend video, there wasn't one. Because we haven't done that yet. We'll hopefully be doing that quite soon. Trying to get it done this week. I should be able to. I've got 2 days off coming up, starting tomorrow. So hopefully I'll be able to catch up then as well. That's what my aim is anyway. So we'll try and do that. What else have we got? Something. It's right. I think it's right in front of me. It's right in front of me, something is. I can't think what it is though. Oh yeah, I've got a new microphone. It come through. I've been playing around with it. Hopefully it sounds alright. This is sort of a test with the podcast to see how it sounds. I think it sounds okay. It doesn't sound quite what I was expecting. But I think it sounds okay. It does sound better, I think. It's more bassy, but then sometimes that gets confused as muffled as well. So I'm not sure. But I've listened to the recording I did for last week's, or this week's coming up, Overlord and everything, and it does sound better when I'm listening to the raw files. But whether I want to see how it's going to work with a game, which I'm hoping will be a lot better, because the game noise will cancel out some of the features of this one, but that won't happen until probably next week, next Friday, because more news. Prince of Persia is finished. I finished recording it the other day. There's a question related to it, but it should finish this Friday, or... No, I think it's probably going to finish this Friday. Yeah, but there's a question about that later, so stay tuned for that. And also another video, right, reason why videos haven't been putting out is an excuse, because Pepper Cookies told me to use this excuse, is because she is ill. Don't know what's wrong with her. She's not now, she's a bit better, but she had a bit of a headache, coughing, that sort of things. So we're going to use that as an excuse, I think. That sounds right about right. But yeah, hope we try and catch up this week. New microphone, and see how that turns out. If anyone knows how to do these sort of things, if anyone has any advice or anything like that, let me know. And if you like it, if you don't like it, let me know. Obviously, just let me know. Let me know anything. Let me know what you had for tea. That'll help. Right, topic. What has happened this week in the news? Quite a few big things, to be honest. The new Assassin's Creed was leaked, supposedly. And it's set in Victorian London, which is like Jack the Ripper sort of times, Industrial Revolution. Codenamed Victory, whether that's the actual name of it, I'm not sure. Sounds quite good, because Victorian and Victory, so if it works, you know. But yeah, there's a grappling hook in it, which I'm hoping is not another hook blade. The hook blade I was not a fan of, it was gimmicky. Don't like gimmicky. Well, in Assassin's Creed I don't anyway. Yes, that looks quite good. And also there was this Sony PlayStation Live event, where the 20 anniversary of it. Fat Princess Adventures, they announced. I did play the original Fat Princess, slightly of the demo, back in the day. And it was the only, and probably still remains today, the only online game I was good at. I actually came first in some of the rounds, which for me is just crazy and impossible. And it surprises me. But yeah, I like that. I want to try and, actually maybe now I'm sort of more inclined, I just don't know how to use the internet. I want to try and get the other one. Try and get it again and get the actual trophies and stuff, but I think apparently the trophy is quite hard to get. But that's, like I said, games before that one. And also, they showed off some gameplay footage for Uncharted. It looks really beautiful, but I don't know if the level was a bit confusing. Like, are you going to know where to go? Or is it going to be some sort of maze which you don't know where to go? Probably that one. Right, so that's that one done. What else is there to talk about? The book, I think, this week. What have I been reading? The same book, Storm of Swords, Part 1, Steel and Snow. Getting good, nearly finished. About 100 or so pages left, which is not much at all. Maybe next time we talk, I would have finished it. Maybe not. Maybe the next time we talk about the book, which would be 4 weeks, a month away, I'll probably have finished it by then. And also I'm going to talk about what books I'm planning on getting for Christmas, because that's pretty much all I'm asking for. What ones have I sort of asked for? I've asked for... Or I'm trying to get... Sharp series, the prequel one, where it's Shark's Triumph. It's like the second prequel series of Sharp. If you know them books. I forget, was it Bernard Cornwell? Is his name? Not sure. Yes, I'm also trying to get... What was the other one? It was the second part of Storm of Swords. Part 2. Blood and Gold, I think it's called. And then I'm also going to try something new, which is The Last Wish. The Witcher, The Last Wish, which is the book series that the game of The Witcher was based on. I never played the Witcher game. Maybe at one point I will. I've watched a video series of it, liked it, so I'm going to get the book, see how the book is. If it's any good, we'll find out. And I'm also trying to get the Assassin's Creed comic, which I've never read, The Fall, because I think it's Assassin's Creed 3? They reference that with one of the characters that appears, so I want to try and get the book so I can read that and see how that pans out. But I have to order it from America, so it'll be hopefully here on time. But it's better not. It's $20, so I think it translates to about £13, Great British pounds, which will be not too bad, but we'll talk more about them Christmas time, hopefully, if it comes. And I think that's about it. So community now. So Mention Monday. These are the people that commented on last week's videos, and not many of them, but they are here nonetheless. We have Nick Pro, Mr. Dominic 98, Horia, White Shark, Vat Horse 2, and Dragon Lord 55511. Sorry, the boom mic was in the way then. Okay, and subscribers. This week's subscribers. We're missing out the Q&A because of no questions. If you have any questions, let me know what it is. So what are we going to? Subscribers. These are the people that subscribed in May 2013, Part 2, because it was like 64 length of names. Anyway, we have Ash Blaze, Lord Agriel, Coloured Jillybean, A Clone Apart Channel, Hades Furrer, Josh Stratton, Bum Reviews Stuff, New User, Mr. Laughing Corpse 2, Adria Cassane, Brandon Howarth, Waylon Butler, My TMTH, David Pope 683, the WW1 German Trooper, Anti1432, Grim Reaper, WTF Slideshow OC, Super Hyper Shadow X, New User, Zach Carlson, The Gamer 505, The Black Crusader 97X, Mr. Crunchier, M1CYM0US3, Korvok 16, Legend of Zelda Player, Darkblade 233, Camel Polaski, New User, SWAT 2010, and New User. Right, so thanks everyone for subscribing back then. We're getting there. We're getting a little bit closer. Right, what's after subscribers? Question. So the question last week was what type of tea do you drink? And Mr. Dumic98 said he is drinking tea with cinnamon and apple winter tea. And sometimes he also has it with lemon, honey, which makes it thicker and sweeter, different taste, which I haven't tried. I'd like to try that. Right, and this week's question is, I mentioned about Prince of Persia this weekend. We're finishing it this week. Well, the end of the week, I suppose. It could technically be the weekend. We are finishing Prince of Persia. I have about 3 episodes worth, because I thought I might as well finish it. Do you want me to have it in one, so like one episode plus an extra like double length episode, or 3 separate episodes? I've had this question before. We went for 3 separate episodes in the end, but I just wanted to know what you wanted me to do with this one, just so I know. I think I'm leaning more towards 3 separate ones, but we'll see what happens. If you want a longer one, we'll have a longer one. Okay, birthdays. This week we have my mother's birthday, which is tomorrow. So she's never going to see this, but happy birthday anyway. And there we also have no other birthdays. So if you have a birthday, let me know what it is. I will add it to my list, and we will obviously give a big shout out when it is your birthday. That's why I'm asking. And that is it this week. Yeah, not a particularly busy week, but a nice week nevertheless. Hopefully catching up with the rest of the stuff later on. But yeah, we're falling behind. Hopefully it all works out. Hopefully this new mic works out as well. Oh, because of course Prince of Persia is finished, so what's going to happen now is Assassin's Creed 2 will be starting next Friday. It's not this Friday, the Friday after that. be Assassin's Creed 2. So I know some of the people are excited for that. I'm excited for that. That is the game I've always wanted to do. There's something in that which is like my target of I've always had, even before I started ever making videos. I'm hopefully going to do it in that series. So we'll see how it goes. But like I said, I planned it. Got a new microphone. Hopefully the microphone sounds good. We'll see how it turns out. But I'm excited. Let's hope it all works out in the end. But anyway, that is this week done. I'm going to finish this cup of tea now. There's no hints, obviously, because I haven't caught up with stuff. But hopefully I'm going to try and catch up this week. This is like my first step into catching up this podcast. So we'll see how it goes. That's the tea finished. And I shall now say thank you for watching. And hopefully we'll be back on the schedule soon. Hopefully the microphone doesn't cause any more problems. Or problems starting, because it hasn't actually caused any yet. But hopefully it all works. So yes, goodbye.